Morning, everybody. Yeah, I did a really silly thing, and I started watching a little game called Fallout 4 on the U of Tubes, and now I really want to play Fallout 4 again. Yeah, so here we are. I'm going to do a new playthrough and just see how far I get this time. Before I start, my name is Daniel, and when I opened up the game, it was like, oh, here, have 3 Creator Club content packs. So I've got those on there as well. I say I have no idea how far I'm going to go with this, so let's start. There's a cutscene. I like the cutscene.
War. War never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the U.S. ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes. War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hun.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Hey, my turn, big guy.
A little glitchy. Yeah, so yeah, so I love that cutscene. It's probably not my favourite cutscene, but certainly a good opening scene to get you into the feels. What do I want to do? I want to tweak your hair colour and the style, just
Blonde,
because
brunette, purple. It all looks good on you.
it doesn't actually matter, because 9 times out of 10 I end up wearing a helmet anyway.
best hairdresser, I swear.
That's basically the same one I had anyway. That's cool. That looks blue. There's really not that many colours on here. I can see why those people that have access to PCs have mods on. Because there's not a lot actually in the normal game. That is me done. Because that is as much as I can be bothered to do.
Good morning, Mum. Your coffee, 173.5 degrees Fahrenheit, brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
Nuka-Cola. Ice cold.
Yeah, the only annoying part about this bit is
The Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
you have to kind of do this bit. There's only so much you can actually do wandering around.
Oh, sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend to young Shaw.
I know we were nervous at first, but I'm glad we got Codsworth.
Hey, hun.
Wow, look at you. How'd a guy like me ever get so lucky, huh?
More of the same.
Very important book.
Enjoy your coffee, Mum.
That salesman again. I don't know why he keeps bothering you.
Can't even sprint. Here we go.
Good morning. Vault-Tec calling.
Good morning.
Isn't it? Just look at that sky out there. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Then I'm glad I opened the door.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy woman, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being, a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is. Believe you me. Now, you're already cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation. I just need to verify some information. That's all.
Sure. Let's do it.
Splendid. Splendid. Now, let's see.
Standard D&D name. I always hate doing this part because I always end up having to change it. That's for some weight. Couple in there. Couple in there. Couple in there. Something like that in there, and some of those, and maybe do that. Sure. Randomly assigned stuff.
That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mom, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some of that maternal affection you seem to be so good at.
Go ahead, honey. I'll be there in a second to help, okay? My boy isn't giving his mother any trouble, is he? Hey, I fixed that mobile on his crib the other day. Why don't you give it a spin? That's my boy, on his best behavior, just like his dad. Well, most of the time, anyway. Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Sir, Mom, you should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
Followed by yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with
What
our
did he
affiliate
say?
stations.
Oh no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my God.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
Now it starts getting exciting. If you guys have potentially seen random YouTubers on the YouTube, if you stand around for long enough,
Just help me pack it up.
you can see what happens if you stand around for long enough. Yeah, after this little bit, you
All participants, check in.
basically end up in the actual game properly.
I
Not
am
on the list.
Vault-Tec.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me. Okay. I'm reporting this.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female.
We're not
Okay, go ahead.
program.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir. Follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people
We're
outside the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
So nice to have sprint now.
All right, that's it. Send it down.
Almost there. Is Sean okay?
He's fine. We're gonna be okay. I love you.
Oh my God.
Hold on!
Thing move faster.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
We did it. We made it. We're okay.
Everyone please, step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
No need to worry, folks. We'll get everyone situated in your new home. Vault 111. A better future underground.
So we just... Yes, up the stairs.
Took such a long time to get started. Just let me run.
Step over to the table, take a suit.
You'll need your suits before we can take
Thanks.
you further.
What now?
Just follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
See?
This way.
This is our new home.
Gone. Our home.
Ma'am?
Oh, you're gonna love it here. This is one of our most advanced facilities.
Oh God, honey.
Not that the others
What
aren't
did they
great,
make
mind you. Oh, we'll be going over all that in
Just
orientation.
checking everyone off the list as they come in.
Items we have to get through first.
Prepared for the future, right?
Let me in.
Just
Let me
step
in.
here and put your vault suit on. The
pod will decontaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just relax.
Time for a whole new life.
Resident secure. Occupant vitals normal. Procedure complete. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended. This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here.
No. I got it. Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once. I'm not giving you short. God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized. Failure in cryogenic array. Vault residents must vacate immediately.
Come on. There has to be a release.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, God.
Critical cryogenic array.
I'll find who did this,
Must vacate.
and I'll get Sean back. I
That was
promise.
just me, just me taking some loot. You can sell the wedding ring if you really, really want to. I'm 95% certain there's nothing in here, but I always check in here anyway. This just tells you a little bit about the experiment that they were doing down here. Yeah. For those of you that have seen the series will know a little bit more about the background of Fallout. I watched the series fairly recently. And season 2, I just checked, is due early December or mid-December. Yeah, they're interesting people. The people that work for Vault-Tec and their collective companies that they're helping to do these random experiments on. I'm going to basically grab everything that's not bolted down, because if I don't need it today, I will need it tomorrow. But if it gets to the point it gets a little bit heavy, I might just leave some stuff and come back. You're not in this room yet. It's this room you're in. Yes, one cockroach. I feel like
Giant roaches?
You're probably on easy. If you're not on easy, then they're making it easy for the start. But I will change that. If it is on easy in a bit. Nothing exciting in here by the looks of things. If you've never played Fallout 4, the PC terminal that's in front of me is mildly important, because you can get your first achievement just by playing that. It's a mini game. But taking the disc, like I've just done, you can actually play it on your Pip-Boy when you eventually get it. I think that's everything in here. Ow.
What happened here? Where is everyone?
I don't want the pistol. Mostly because I want as many rounds as I can carry for the future, because it will save me those resources in the future. I think there's like 5 more cockroaches between now and the end.
Nice. Coming back
As
later.
big as they make this, it's not something that I've ever actually used, because the ammo for it is so scarce until you can actually make it yourself. I actually forget that it's even in here. See, that's all of this stuff. Many cockroaches. And they are so hard to kill, as you saw. So I'm quietly confident they either make this bit easy or I need to change the settings on it.
Is this all that's left? Is anyone alive? Did anyone get out?
Feel like there should be at least one more. This is the tunnel that we came in from. All of a sudden it's now open. There. See, I knew there was another one. Pip-Boy. Now we have access to the menu. Perk chart. This is to see if I've actually done everything okay enough before we head on through. Local leader. That's one I need. So it's 2 more into charisma. I think that's everything. Cool. I can tweak that in a second. I assume all of these are basically the same. Why have I never... Oh, I reckon I've never worn the utility jumpsuit because you can't put the other armor plating over the top, potentially. If not, that's a new thing that I've not seen. Because if that is a new thing, and I can still put the armor plating over the top, that would be very helpful. Cool. Let's open the door up and let's get outside.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Gameplay. Oh, apparently it's on very hard. Cool. Cool. Okay, happy with that. It's going to save it in a minute anyway, but I'm going to do it for the point of it. Tweak special. We're going to take one off of you and one off of you and put you two onto that. That's the last chance you got to change your perks before you head to the surface. So you could literally go through with everything in weight, into strength, and then tweak it at the end. Yeah, it's a really long start tutorial area where nothing really matters. Cool. These that are coming up now are the new bits that they added in for. I figured that'd be the case. There'd be just loads of stuff come up. Interesting. One of those usually has some grenades in there. might need a pistol out in a minute. Well, we're going to clear Sanctuary.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth, you're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the hubby see you in that state, huh? Where is Sir, by the way?
They killed him.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you sure?
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting a little weird. What's wrong?
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum. Come out and face us, Scarlet. Not this time.
So the reason I wanted to make sure that we're on very hard as opposed to easy, the enemies have a chance to spawn in as a legendary, which means they drop slightly better armor. And obviously it's more difficult. There's no point in playing on super easy. Play on a more difficult thing, then makes it more entertaining. Yeah, once the last of the flies in this house are dead. we'll be able to claim Sanctuary. Then I've got a really painful task to do off camera, where you clear out every single object that you don't need in your place.
Mom, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
Thanks for
Yes.
trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, Mum. What about the city?
Ooh.
Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, Mum. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
That was a weird glitch. So, across the whole of the wasteland, which is sizable, when I find the right button. The one that says map, Daniel. There's many places for us to find. Some of them will have these workstations or workshops. Once you've cleared the enemies out of the area, you can claim this as one of your sort of base spots, and then you can use it to store items, or in this case, we've got a what's that, weapons bench? Yeah, weapons workshop. There's a power armor station. You have the armor workshop there, and somewhere around the corner is a cooking station. This allows you to tweak your weapons, armor, and so on. That's already in the workshop. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Craft. That's what I wanted to do. This is new. This is added as part of that, one of those add-ons. So now my vault suit will say 57 on the back. Nice. Should do. Well, that's no fun. Why does it say Vault 111? Hang on. Hang on. Someone might be stupid. Yeah. There we go. Helps if you change the armor to match the armor that you changed. If you know, you know. What was I saying? So yeah, you can tweak your armor, and in the case of this, you can add in these other upgrades. You'll notice on the left there that if I can make that upgrade, it'll give me +5 to that one that's got like a lightning bolt on there. That's energy resistance. And then all the way down the bottom here, you can make it so that your standard armor that you would start with has 20 and 25 to radiation and the energy resistance. It increases the value as well and gives you just generally more protection. But we're not quite there yet. Power armor, obviously you need a piece of power armor, an actual suit to be able to do anything with the power armor station. The weapons side of things, again, you can create different parts to your weapons. Basically all the weapons in the game, near enough, have something you can do to them, even if it's just a case of sticking a scope on something that shouldn't really have a scope. There's a whole you could easily do just an episode on talking through each of the stations. And all the things you can actually do with them. I don't like having my bits and pieces in there. We are going to temporarily put you in there. So the reason I don't like putting having the stuff in the actual workbench is certain items you actually need for other items to be able to make, or to be able to make them. Not all of them, but there are some that you do kind of need to keep to one side. That can all stay with me for a minute. Let's free some weight up and put them in there. And that and that. Don't need you guys on me anymore. I definitely don't need 2 pistols and 2 batons. Store junk. Yeah, that's how my workbench will always be. It will just be the components that are broken down, rather than it saying adjustable spanner, say, or a wrench or whatever. I'm very aware there's a couple more cockroaches laying around this place. There's one.
If I only had a bobby pin.
So many pistols just given to you. Watch the mine on the top there. That terminal will probably unlock that safe if you haven't got any bobby pins to do so. I tend to, if I've got a terminal and a lock safe, I try and do the terminal, back out, and then unlock it with a bobby pin. Just means you can get the EXP for it twice. Should be. I think we're good for cockroaches. Let's go and get the dog.
boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
So I know you're on your way. No? You don't want to attack us this time. There should be a whole load of mole rats that attack us as soon as you make him friends. Okay, I'm just going to get attacked in a minute then. I know it's coming. I'm waiting to be attacked. It's still going to scare me when it does happen. There they are. To shoot the dog, Daniel. You're dead? Got everyone? Nope. Where are you? We reached level 2. Any more? We'll need you in the future, but that's not the reason I needed that. From the off. That's what I need. I need either the hacker or... I should have kept hold of that extra one for locksmith. Yeah, well, let's go for hacker instead. I can always improve this. Instead of using the point for leveling up on an actual skill, you can put it into the special points. That just means we can go for the slightly better terminals. I'd rather go for the slightly better lockpicking from the off, but there's another one. Take all the bobby pins. Don't remember there being anything majorly exciting in here that we actually need to take today, right now. We will need some of those for the future. That's just money. I'll do a proper scan through all this at some point as well and get the bits that are laying around. Is there anything in here? I will say there definitely is something in here. We also get the easy EXP. Never seen that teddy bear before. Sure.
Sweet.
Yeah, certain parts of the game you'll find random teddy bears doing random things, like this one that's drowning. There's certainly a couple that I can think of that are like that across the entire game. Not too fussed about the fungus. Probably isn't worth getting the rads for 2 single bullets, but I will take that. So right now every bullet counts. But moving forward, say it's a lot easier to just find ammo, especially in this sort of early easy area. We need to go this way. There is a chest there. This box will respawn fairly often. Oh, you can put it over the top. Nice. You can't put it over the top. That's annoying. So I need to go back and get the standard bolt suit, because you can put these armor pieces over the top, and you can do some interesting things with them if you get the right pieces. Eventually you can then upgrade or find better versions of what you've currently got. Did I kick something, or did you attack something? Need to talk to this guy here.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay.
I'm quite happy
I'm
with that.
friendly. Not looking to cause any trouble.
If you say so, but be warned, we're armed here, so don't try anything. Let me tell you, farming ain't easy. Out in the field all day, every day, and every minute of it spent watching your back.
Farming's hard work.
Won't argue with that. Blake Abernathy, you new to the Commonwealth?
Yes. And no. It's a long story.
Either way, good to see a new face. How about you? Ever think about working the land?
I'll probably give it a try someday.
Well, good luck to you then. Maybe I'll see you at the Diamond City Market someday and we'll do a swap. Word of advice though, if you do start up a farm, be ready to deal with the raiders. Why do all the hard work when you can just take what you want at gunpoint?
Sounds like bad news to me.
You really are new to these parts. Best armed bastards in the Commonwealth. You have something they want, they won't hesitate to take it. Last time those raiders hit us, my daughter Mary tried to stand up to them. Now she's buried out back of the house. Only 21 years old, and they shot her down without a thought. That's why we need the Minutemen back. And the sooner, the better.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
I'm sorry to hear you say so. I don't have much to offer, but those raiders that killed Mary, they took her locket too. It's been in Connie's family for generations. If you could get it back, it'd mean a lot to us.
Don't worry. I'll get that locket back for you.
Good. Connie feels like it's a part of Mary. I don't think she'll rest easy again as long as it's gone.
There's I have my own agenda with doing the this particular mission. I've let's just say I've played it far too many times to know that I need to do these few bits. Like I know that I can get them on my side quite easily. Our biggest problem is the yeah, the boss that's in this place we're going to. Might be a chance of dying. Probably a fairly high chance of dying. Yeah, we don't want to go. Yeah, we want to go down here. This might hurt a little bit. Not that. The radiation burn from running inside that tank over there. Have I got a thing for a thing to make sure that I don't die instantly? Rad X is resist. Should be a helmet there. That's what I didn't want to come over here for. You're no longer in trouble. That's good. Let's get away from the radiation producing barrels before that wears off. There's that cooking station I was talking about. It's always worth doing all those, even if it's just for the EXP part of it. The raw goods, they're not as useful as the the final product. You get better food back, or better health back from actually cooking the food. Transfer. There's gonna be a whole load more junk in here. Yep. There is no point in us taking that, because there is only 4 rounds there. Correct. We'll drop 2 of those in there. Might be worth taking you. Probably isn't worth taking you, but that's only because there's probably some over there anyway. I need to get the... Let's get you out, change you to 57 so I can put the right stuff on there. Yada yada yada. That can go in there. Keep hold of that for a sec, and that one, and that one. And those, you can go away. I don't use those anyway. Purified water is actually currency. Shouldn't be many of that to worry about. Keep the roundaways. That can go in there. That can go in there. And then all the junk can go away. I feel like I put something in there that I didn't really want to put in there, which was copper and fertilizer. Craft. That one, change suit number down to 57. I don't have any cloth. Well, that's inconvenient. We can make some cloth somehow. Oh no. I said items transferred to workbench. Workshop. That'll be the bobby pin and that. And the 5 shotgun rounds. Oh, interesting. You can change it. You can change more colours on. Well, that really is very purple. I can work with that. I like that. I'm not saying it's going to stay that way, but I can certainly think about what colour to possibly have in the future. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need that. I don't need that. Just saving weight. We're definitely going to end up with plenty of pieces in a minute. So we want to go... We're going for... that one. I will probably work through some of these just to get rid of them. But not yet. There's a whole load of stuff in this base to work through, but including this base. I want to go and not meet some old friends, but it's one of the things that I always do in the first sort of couple of hours of playing. There's usually some dogs here. Not all the time. There they are. I don't really want to know how that dog was carrying both a flip lighter and some money. I am going to have a little bit of food. Because my body appears to be a little hurting. That was a lot of ammo used. And of course you would be leg armor. take, and we'll take. That's as much armour as we can put on. Apart from a chest piece.
So that's it, huh? Damn! Ugh. What just happened?
I knew he was going to attack me, but I was waiting for the box to come up to attack you. Yeah, I'm going to take some more of that food. Yeah, we don't want to go down there. There are some bits in this place. Specifically, a fusion core that I don't really want to pick up, but I will. And if you look around hard enough, you will find a fat man here. Somewhere. Oh. Can I get out of this? No? Okay. As I say, there should... Yes, there's stuff in there. Well done. So there should be a fat man around here somewhere. If you don't know what a fat man is, it's a mini nuke launcher. It's one of the... there it is. It's heavy, but... it's one of those, take it while you've got it kind of weapons. Absolutely no use to me at the moment because I don't have the ammo for it.
Yes.
First of many, many books. There is a tape in there which we're going to take out just so that I know I have it. We're going to need to put a different weapon on as well because I'm about to run out of ammo for the where's the favourite? Really shouldn't use this ammo, knowing what I've got to do for the future, but Again, I'll take what I can get for a minute. That satellite's where we're heading to. That power armor down there is the reason I didn't want to pick up that fusion core. I don't like using the fusion cores just to get power armor back to home. And they're rare. Not extremely rare, but they're rare enough to not waste. Certainly in the early game. Is that the botflies? It's going to be botflies, isn't it? Do need to be careful around here. You'll find out shortly why I'm saying that. Hopefully I don't die. Again, if you've watched or seen this part of the gameplay before, that's not what I was expecting to find. Away from what I'm particularly concerned about. Is there a dude up here? No. There's one of those down there. That one. I'm about to die. Or not. Yeah, that one had a bomb on it. I've just literally jumped. I'm hoping that's all of them dead. Cool. Let's use you as my storage box in a minute. Because you can come up here and just leave all the heavy stuff that you don't need. Including that, because I don't currently need that. Because I'm about to run out of ammo for it. And then go inside. This is gonna suck. Dog.
Hey.
You
Wait there.
stay. The only reason is for this. I want the stuff out of there.
Hey.
Now,
Come on.
you can follow. Sure there is a button to do that though. Sorry, I'm just thinking there's got to be a melee button. I can't remember it off the top of my head. You have that, and you can have that, because I'm gonna need the health in a minute. If I was a kind of person that would want to sort of cheat a little bit, I would save now, because I know something's coming up and it sucks. Where's the fun of repeating the same thing over and over and over again, expecting the same result?
Someone there? Payback time, boogeyman!
You're a dead man. Sorry, dog.
Lost him. Fucking hide now. Dead. Ain't personal, just you or me.
Yeah, we don't like you. You stay back. Yeah, she has a minigun. The first enemy that you kind of encounter has a minigun. If you get out of danger and caution, your people will revive himself, like so. Somehow all of those bullets, and he lives.
No sign of him now.
I will take the extra precautions. Where are you, scary lady with a minigun?
What the hell was that? There you are, you little bitch!
Interesting. Well, that's obviously very heavy. So, in here is the locket that we need. Stupid raiders were trying to get in here, but they couldn't do it.
Nice.
Every time you come in here, there will be fuel on the floor. Yeah. It's, I've been stood here, shot down at one of those very large cockroaches, missed, and set myself on fire. That's 3 shots that would have done that. And I wasn't doing that on purpose. I don't really like taking the keys, but we will. Mostly because I can't be bothered to do the hacking part of it. Stand up now because there's no more enemies. There are some goodies over in this corner, next to the radiation. Rude.
Got it.
You need to come back with us, definitely. So what I'll do on the quiet time, I will come back and finish raiding this place, but there's certain things that you need all the time. Might even go and do a bit of base building before we end. Lighter. Hot plate will be necessary. There is a fusion core in here, worth taking. Adjustable wrench. Gonna want the paint. Go up the stairs and over to those boxes over there. The duct tape. That's just going to be some steel, which we're going to need anyway. I will take that just in case you despawn. Did I get the... I did. That's going to be heavy.
Terminal sub is locked.
Always take the mini nuke.
There.
Make sure you grab that. Desk fan. You're not particularly heavy. Bayoneted pipe pistol. That's a little add-on for the standard pipe pistol. Still ammo's in here. Thank you. One thing I really could have needed or could have used, done with, but doesn't appear they're going to be nice to me today. Just means I need to go and do a little bit of exploring. Need some crystal. There's not normally any in Sanctuary. Oh, cool. How much weight do we have? Not much. Sure, let's leave the minigun because that's heavy. This is the only reason I'm not playing on the hardest difficulty, because we'd have to walk all that stuff all the way back to here. Just to talk to him.
I've got that locket back for you.
You serious? That's great news. Connie's gonna be speechless. I'm sure she'll go lean on her prices after what you've done. And feel free to use our workshop. Least we can do.
I want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Now he's our friend. The workbench is ours. I can't take all that, can I? Because that's going to be too heavy. I was only by 2. Is there a single box somewhere? Should be something somewhere. Duffel bag. Cool.
Blake told me what you did.
I could fast travel, but it's almost as quick just to walk the distance. Who are you? Oh, I haven't got the money for you. You can buy his dog. But I believe it's a sizable amount of bottle caps. Speaking of random bottles, someone's had a party up here. We're the wrong side of the river. You know when you do things and you regret your life choices? Shouldn't have put them up. It's okay, it's only a few rats. It's okay, it's not too bad. Apparently they only affect you if you're standing waist deep in it. If you're just walking through it, it's not a problem. There's a container on the edge of the bridge where we got those grenades earlier. Just drop them in there. Oh, that's so painful. Where are we? I need to lose 4. transfer stuff over to you. Anything that is actually what it is. Circuitry is. Copper is. Crystal. I didn't see the crystal. Fiber optics live over there. Gold can go over there. Lead can go over there. Nuclear material. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying earlier about not putting all the junk in there. Where is it? Where have you gone? Pre-war money counts as cloth. And if you've got a lot of it laying around, the game will prioritise just using pre-war money, which sells for 8. But something less exciting, like in that case, maybe a single cigarette will count as a little bit of cloth. You can get cloth from pillows that aren't that exciting. I think when you get your bartering skill up as well, the certain prices will increase as well. So that's why I will always make sure I pull all of this out of the way. And why I generally do it off camera, because it's sitting here for a while watching me do this. You, and you can go in there. You're just me. You're just me. Sure, all this can go in there for a second. Dog meat. Keep that for definite. Psychos go away. Whilst I'm thinking about it. Rename. It's a very minor hack, cheat, trick thing to do. If you rename your armor, and put something like a full stop at the front of it, that's an annoying little bug. Every time I hit the start button, it also decides it's going to open up the pause menu. So what will happen is all of the pieces that you're wearing will eventually have they'll have a stop in front of it, so that when you pick up a second piece, it doesn't stack with this one because it's named differently. And then you can make sure you don't take your armor off. It's been done before. And you only have one Pip-Boy, so what I would normally do is, where it's got black, I would make sure that the black one isn't actually in there. It would just be the but let's just do that. Let's just delete black. Because if I decide I'm going to change the colour in a minute, it will say black, but it's actually purple or green or whatever. Like when you add add some mods to it, it will go from leather armor chest piece, so leather chest piece to lead-lined leather chest piece, and it will move these up and down your list. And normally do the same with the weapons as well. Cool, I have 7 pipe pistols in my inventory. Clearly I was paying attention when I was looking at the weapons part of it. I don't ever use you or you. I don't need them on you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about with the names. That pipe revolver is exactly the same as that pipe revolver, only one's got a short barrel. That's got a standard barrel. All it will do is make the range is slightly different. Not quite double, but nearly double. But if I leave that short pipe revolver rifle, which is a mouthful of words to say, without that full stop, it will always sit there. It might get mixed up with a similar one that's not actually part of the ones I'm carrying. For the moment, you're going to be mildly heavy, so I might as well keep you in there. Put you in there. Rename you at the weapons bench to remove the short part of your name. The standard pistol is going to also have a full stop in front. And I won't worry with the security baton because I'm probably going to get rid of that at some point in the future. Cool. Let's set up a little bit of stuff if we can. What do I need? I need turret. I need gears. Two apiece. We also need circuitry. This is why what I do is really annoying sometimes. That can come out. Desk fans. Where are the desk fans? And we had some military grade circuitry somewhere, didn't we? That's got gears in it. They've got circuitry in them. Let's get a couple of guns up. Not that I really need them, but I will do eventually. You're just being annoying because you're not going to snap on top of there. Oil. course, there's something else I needed. That's where that paint comes in handy that I picked up. Was there some... I think there was some cans as well. I'll find it in a minute. On there is yellow paint can. Am I right? Used oil can come out. Yeah, at some point in the future we will get attacked. And pretty much every time they come from across the bridge. So I normally put the majority of my defences just here. By the time they actually get across the bridge, they're gone. I want to put at least one up over here as well. Because again, we get attacked at potentially any base. This one in particular, if I can set it up in time, will be useful to help take out the two mosquitoes that normally sit down by that cow. I really need to go and make sure that the guys over on the farm are okay. Because they're going to be the start of everything that we need to do. Let's bring you guys over with us. I made sure this was empty, didn't I? That's what I had left from... That's what I used to make the thing. Over here, it says 0 defense at the top now. Everything else is kind of okay, but the 0 defense is the problem. The more people we end up with at each settlement, it's going to require certain things. All the time it's green and happy, they are happy. Part of the reason I needed that crystal that I was talking about was for you can make a radio tower to attract more people. Let's give you that. There's like a mathematical equation that goes with everything. I think it's something like you need to match the amount of defense for the amount of resources that you can catch. I think it's the total possibly, of food and water and people that you have combined. Otherwise, they'll attack you. Something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's something like that. So we've got 3 people that live here. We've got 3 water, so that's 1 water for each of them. And there's going to be a slight surplus of food. Once you've got more people, you can set up trade routes between your places. So I can send someone from here, attach it to either Sanctuary or Red Rocket, and the 2 workshops will be connected. So the food that is surplus here can also feed one of the other 2 places. But if I send 2 people from here at this point, there won't be enough people to actually work the farm and protect the place. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it, I think, for this morning. That's just coming up to 2 hours of the first part of the game. I say I've played this far too many times. It's been completed. Well, I've completed it for myself. And I think 2 other profiles, one being my other halves. And I say I tried playing it a few years back, but I've kind of lost the flow with it. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do any more with this. But if I do, there'll be some more videos. Yeah, I quite like the chance to change the colour of your outfit. Say the black's not too bad. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have liked it, please feel free to drop a like, subscribe, or follow on Twitch. Then, if I do some more of this, you'll get a notification to say that I have gone live, and you'll be able to watch that from Twitch and hopefully join in the chat. But yeah, it's a big game. There's many places to go, and if say I do some more, then this is the little area we've been to today. So yeah. Cool. I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you enjoy the rest of your days, and take it easy. And see you